Hello, trainees. We are on to the fourth stage of project management, which is the project execution. Okay, at the level of project execution, this is where you actually transform the plans into action. You transform the plan into action. So, project execution is a stage of the project where everything your team has planned is put into action. Your team does everything it can to get projects off on the right foot. This is where all the skills of a project manager becomes very important. As a project manager, he or she has to be able to coordinate the work and also motivate and coordinate the people involved. The project manager should show a balance of technical and people skills and of management and leadership skills at this level. Here we talk about kickoff meeting again. Before execution, before you begin executing, make sure you have a meeting with your team members to review, to revise and inform yourself about the project deliverables again. Okay, so a number of management processes are also undertaken to ensure that the project proceeds as planned. Examples of some of those management processes include building deliverables. This phase requires the physical construction of each deliverable for the acceptance by the customer. The actual activities undertaken to construct each deliverable will vary depending on the type of project. So what we are saying here is that if all along you have been talking about constructing a school, if all along you have been talking about setting a school in a locality highly heated by the crisis in the northwest region, this is the level where you actually have to set up those buildings, provide benches, provide electricity, provide didactics, and hire teachers. This is a level where you have to do the job. Yes. Another very important management process to take note of is monitoring and controlling. While the project team are physically producing each deliverable, the project manager implements a series of management processes to monitor and control the activities being undertaken. And after monitoring and controlling, an overview of each management process follows. You monitor and control the time, you monitor and control the cost, you monitor and control the change, you monitor and control risks, you monitor and control other issues, you monitor and control procurement, you monitor and control quality and communication flow. Quality and communication flow. Yes, let's take note. The job of the project manager at this level, at the execution phase, is more of monitoring and controlling. Now you've given your team, this is what is expected of us. This is what our stakeholders, this is what our sponsors expect from us. This is the building plan, this is the setup plan. Oh yeah, do the work. As the work is going on, you're just going around to check if the buildings are according to specified. If they are supposed to build a 7 course block wall, have they built a 7 course block wall? Are they building an 8 course block wall? Check all of that to make sure that it is in line with the specific requirements of the state of the project sponsor. We talk about monitoring the cost, time change, and all of that. Now, each phase you monitor, make sure you perform a phase review. After every monitoring exercise, make sure you perform a phase review. At the end of the execution phase, a phase review is performed This is basically a checkpoint to ensure that the project has achieved its stated objective. Always make sure that after evaluating, you perform uh, a phase review. So we've talked about the having a kickoff meeting, an execution kickoff meeting. We've talked about some of the very important management processes involved in the execution phase, which is building the deliverables, monitoring and controlling. What are we monitoring and controlling? We are controlling time, we are controlling cost, change, risks, issues, procurement, acceptance, that's quality, communication, and equally performing reviews after carrying out any monitoring exercise. Okay, thank you. We have come to the end of the project execution phase or the project execution stage. And our last lesson, as far as this course is concerned, will be on project control and reporting.